Okay. So, tell me, I'm gonna give you like just a few minutes, to summarize what happened. Tell me who you are. Sorry, tell me who you are, your name, who you are, and what you want me to do for you. Okay? So your time starts now.
Okay, my name is Great Destiny Samuel, and I was one of the victims who was abused right in Apostle Chibuzor Gift Chinyere's house or his residence. And ever since then, I've been passing through a lot, and I'm currently now, I'm not feeling fine. I'm sick, and I've been the one, you know, using from the little money I had then to take care of my treatment, those drugs. And currently now, so the doctor that is handling my, medical stuff has listed another set of drugs again that I need to take. And still all is money. And though due to everything that has happened, the pains and everything, though most times it keeps coming into my memory and it hurts and it's painful. But the only thing I seek right now is justice. And for the sake of others too, despite I've left the place, I'm no longer there. I think justice has to be made, and an awareness too also has to be created, because there are still, according to what I'm hearing from some people out there, I'm not there anymore, but some people said he's still going on with what he's doing. And yeah, I know there are still small children that are living there, and they are still, falling victim for him. At least an awareness has to be created for these ones to be saved.
Okay. So when you say what he's doing, what is it that he's doing, and what did he do to you? You use the word abuse. Abuse could mean so many things. What can you just use 2 minutes to summarize what you mean, or what he has been doing, or what he did to you?
Okay. And I said what he's doing, he's taking advantage of young girls, and I'm also a victim.
Okay, what happened to you? What did he do to you?
Okay, while I was in his house, he forced me to sleep with him.
Okay.
And that day was actually a rape case, because it was not something which I prepared for. It was something that he forced me to do.
Okay. How old were you then?
I was 14 years old.
14 years old. Wow. You're a minor. You were a minor.
Yes.
How old are you now?
Yes. Currently now I'm 18.
18. So this happened 4 years ago, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So how did it happen? What were you doing in his room, in his house? How did he get to get to know you to the extent of taking you to the bed or forcing you or raping you? What I need to know. Just give me a summary of what happened, please. So the word.
Okay, that day was, I went to collect snacks money.
What money?
It was in the night. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
It was in the night. I went to collect my snacks money from him, from his room. So when I went there, he was alone in his room. So when I entered, he locked the door. And while I was standing by the side and I asked him for my snacks money, he brought out the money and said I must sleep with him first before he'll give me the money. Even insisted that if I accept to sleep with him, that is going to double the money for me if I want. And I said no. So he insisted and forced me to sleep with him that night. So that was how the incident took place.
So you are one of the children, you are one of the children that live in his house, or you were one of the children that live in his house then?
I was one of the children living in his house then.
Oh, okay. Now it's making sense. Okay. So, and when you discovered that, when he's after forcing you to sleep with you, what happened? What did you do then? Did you tell your mom? Did you go to police? Did you report to anybody?
Okay, actually that time, when it happened, I didn't call my mom or I didn't report to anybody.
Why?
Then, because of the incident that happened before in his house, and when I open up to tell people that, see, this is what happened, nobody believed me at that point in time. If
What
people started
incident?
pointing,
What incident?
can you hear me?
Apart from the rep, what did anything happen again?
No, I mean the first time when I went to his house, then I was new. Yes, then whenever I go close to him, I try to greet him or hug him. He will start using his hand to like touch me on my sensitive part or my private part, like trying to touch me on my bum or my breast or something. So then I wasn't feeling comfortable with it because it was something looking strange to me. So when I told other people about it, I see what happened. Nobody believed me. Even if I could remember then it was holiday in his house. When his uncle got to hear about it, they all said I was lying, that I'm laying false accusation
Who is this?
on a man of God.
Who is this? His uncle? What's the name of the uncle?
I don't know him by name, but they call him Chief.
Okay, Chief. Okay, you told him about this.
No, I was not the one that told him. A friend of mine was spreading the rumor in the house, and when he got to hear it, he came and asked me. And I told him, yes, this is what happened. But all of them were like, such kind of thing cannot happen. That I should stop telling lies. I should stop saying negative about a man of God, a man that is anointed, that he's graced with this, he's graced with that, he will disgrace me, blah, blah. We're saying so many things. At that point, even when I was taken to his front, he denied it, that he never did such a thing. So at that time now, everybody in the house started looking at me like somebody that came to spoil his image and everything.
Okay. So, okay, no problem. So now what do you want us to do for you? What do you want me to do for you?
Okay, currently.
What do you want to do for you?
Okay. What I actually want is justice.
Okay. You must surely get justice by the grace of God. So when this case happened, did you report to your mom? What did your mom do? What did she say about the case?
Okay, then because we were communicating on phone, I wasn't close to her. Like I wasn't staying with her because I was still in his house then. So when I came back, I told her everything that happened. But because I was still under fear and pressure then of, what might happen as a little child, I was scared. I was like begging, because she said she was going to go to some police places to report the case and everything. So she said she will go there, but because I was begging and everything, so
You were
she didn't
begging your
proceed. But
mom
later
not to
when she
go.
proceeded, there was nobody handled the case. Nobody took up the matter.
Okay. Do you know of any other girl that was abused living under his living with him that time you were in the house?
Yes, I know like I know some of them that the same thing happened to. But the actual thing there is that I don't know if these children will also want to boldly speak up the same way I'm speaking up, because I know then in his house, when such kind of thing happened, he normally threatened all of us not to tell anybody, not to speak up. Like I know of a girl that had an issue with him, and he was giving the girl several threats. Like if she tried to report it to anybody or tell anybody, that he's going to come after the girl's family. He will kill her mom, kill her dad. He will wipe off everybody in her family, and she will be homeless. She will be an orphan, that she will kill her mom, and I don't know if these people will be bold, because we are then in his house. We are all living in fear. Nobody was able to, speak up. It was like a burden to us. We were looking for who to actually tell, but nobody to
Okay.
tell it.
Are you still living in his
I know
house
some
or
of them, but
not?
I don't know if they could, because such kind of thing happen one certain time, telling that, okay, this thing happened to so person. And when the person is being called for to, okay, did this thing happen to you? And the person will totally deny that, no, they will just start covering it up that, no, some such kind of thing did not happen to. So I don't know, because I have a friend that was very close to me. We were planning on the same thing to look. We were looking for a way to speak because of the thing we were passing through. Then it was too much and heavy on us. I planned with her. We even wanted to, if then I told her that she should go with me together. Let's go to the court. At least God can direct us to people that can help us to fight the case and get justice for us. But at a certain time, she turned her back on me, and later she was like, nothing. The man did not do anything. But I know her very well, and she even committed abortion for the man. The man, I when the both of them did this stuff, the man asked her to abort the baby that he's not ready to take care of any baby, and that was, she even accepted and she aborted the baby. But coming now, the other last time she told people that the man did not do anything to her, so I can't actually speak for them.
Right. You have to speak for yourself alone. So,
yes, because if I speak for them now, they are being called for. They might deny it. I can't tell. Yeah, man.
Right. Well, thank you for your boldness for coming out to speak. Are you still living in his house now, or you have moved?
No, I'm not living in his house anymore. I left. That was year before last also.
Okay, when did this happen? What dates and time? Can you remember?
Okay, from where I took note of it, it was November, Monday, 2019. But the exact time is what I can, but the exact time is what I cannot
remember.
Pick up. Yes. But it should be those late hours, like, let me say 10, 11, those late hours, but I cannot guess the exact time.
Okay, well, was he on top of you or you were on top of him?
He was on top of me.
Okay. All right. And that was it your first time of doing that?
Yes, it was my first time.
Okay. All right, no problem. Like I said, thank you so much for because so many people are scared to come up to speak. For you to come out to speak, that means you're an angel, not being an angel. You're a God sent because you don't want this to happen to others. I will appreciate you. You will hear from us very soon, okay? You will hear from us very soon. So, thank you so much. Do you have anything to say before we go?
My mom has something to say.
Okay, your mom is there. Okay, let her come in and talk. Feel free. Mom, come in. Feel free. How are you, ma?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay, go ahead, please. We'll have 10 minutes to go.
Okay, concerning this case, this innocent girl is passing through a lot of problem.
What's
Just
her
like
name,
she said.
what's her name, please?
Okay, Sylvia Bilmo, that's my name.
Okay, ma. And she's your first daughter or your last daughter?
And she's the only one.
Oh,
a
my
single
God.
mother.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
a single mother.
Mm.
So what happened is that, just like what she has said, we make an attempt. I had to go to him one-on-one. Why must he be so destructive?
You have to go to who?
The apostle himself.
Apostle who?
Apostle Chibuzor.
Okay. And you met him one?
Apostle Chibuzor Gift Chinyere, that's his name. I met him one-on-one. I was not in Port Harcourt when this incident took place. But when I came back, I made a move of going to Giviland Court. And I passed a message to take the girl away from him because our agreement was not for him to harbor her there. But some members in his church who had the elders, what you call them, distributor member, one of them, I know them by name, is called by Chief Matt, and the other one is Uchi. There are many of them. So when I made move of taking her to the court, they now said the court was going to expose him and so on. So they not drag the case. They forced the case that they will send people to the court to go and block the case, this or that.
Who says so?
The chief mat and other people.
Okay.
That if I go to the court, it's not gone to the stage of going to the court. Why should I go to the court? The court is not the major thing that they are going to handle the case.
Okay.
That was how the case go to. But right now, what happened is this guy have been going through series of sicknesses. We've been treating and treating and treating and treating. She's passing through pains. We spent money to bring her alive. Initially, when we went to the hospital, they were telling us that it's a spiritual case that they cannot see. It's a hidden case. But we have to go into God because the word of God said that the spiritual control the physical. We have to live where we are before and we move to where God will answer us. So that was how the grace of God made it possible for us to discover that it's no longer a case that it has to be a kind of overlook. But God made it possible that she had been on one time or the other treatment based on the things she passed through from this person. From sickness that he transferred to this girl is very, very much. Very, very much. I'm talking to you right now. She has even gone for the other investigation, which we're about to proceed the medication. And it takes us so much money.
Okay. I don't want to ask to mention the name of the sickness. Don't mention it here, okay?
No.
Don't mention it here, yeah. Just send me the reports, the doctor's report to my email. I'm gonna give you my email, okay? Don't worry. She will get treated. She'll get treated, and as we move on with the case, just be calm, okay? Everything's gonna be fine, I promise you, okay?
Okay.
I know as a mother, I know how you feel when your only child is being abused. I know that feelings, I know that pity, the feelings, you know. I know I've heard some other mothers, I know how they feel. So I know what they're going through right now, but God will always guide you, okay? While we'll go through this together, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any other thing to say before we go?
No. Okay.
Great.
Sir.
Oh yeah. Now, how do you feel? What do you want to tell the world about this behavior and other girls who are about to pass through the same issue or has passed through the same issue? What advice do you have for them?
Well, my advice is, because I know then when it happened to me, I was, let me say, I was living in fear. I was living in intimidation and I was living under threat. I was living under pressure. So, and for the sake that I couldn't get anybody to stand up for me, if I tell this one, they will not believe it. And maybe at the end of the case, they will tell me that I should just forget about him and move on with my life. That, I should just make it a bygone. I should just forget it. But my advice to other people there is that no matter how worse it is, because I know what prolonged everything was because I was keeping silent over everything. I was living in fear, was living on that intimidation, on that threat. So my advice to them is that in any case, no matter how it will be, you should speak up.
Right.
Just like as God has raised you, God can also raise someone for them too, who can stand up to speak for them.
Right. Thank you so
advice.
much. So when this thing happened, when you see him, when you see the apostle, how do you feel like after he raped you?
I felt pained inside of me.
I know. How old? You say you're 18 years now, right?
Yes, currently.
When is your birthday? When were you born?
My birth month is March 30th.
March what?
30th.
30th, okay. 19 what?
No, 205.
205, okay. Thank you so much.
2005.
Okay. I'll get back to you guys, okay?
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
You're welcome. All right. Hang in there, be strong. God will see us through, okay?
Amen.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right.